back. Now we are on lecture 3, built-in Python classes list, string, and numeric types, int, long, and float. This particular lecture covers sections 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, and 2.5 from our textbook. Okay, so far what we have done is developed a little bit of theoretical background. Let's now get going with actual coding. So by now, if you haven't done so already, download Python from python.org. You have these downloads. They have already gotten 3.8 version running, and you have various options, platforms for which you can download the appropriate documentation file, and let's work. When you go in, I'm on Mac here, I go to basically my applications link here, and there you have Python and idle. That's the environment I use. Okay, so on Windows also you will be able to find idle. Search for it somewhere through the start area, okay, in the programs feature. All right, so you have idle. Was the very first program that everybody learns. Print quotes hello. I have used double quotes. Whichever kind I open with, I have to close it. Print parenthesis quotes hello. So it has printed hello. Okay, that's your very first code. Suppose I want to add two numbers. Okay, I'm able to do that. Suppose I want to divide 345 by 6. Well, that's my division symbol. Suppose I want to find the remainder when 345 is divided by 6. That percentage symbol gives me the remainder. If I want to find the quotient when 345 is divided by 6, I use double forward slashes, and that's my quotient. Well, makes sense, right? So basic hello is a string, by the way. 1 plus 2 gave me 3. This is integer addition. 345 is an integer. I'm dividing by 6, which is an integer. The result is decimal. So that is a float. The result is a float. When I say 345 percentage 6, that means I'm looking for the remainder when 6 divides 345. So this is an integer operation. Answer is an integer. Notice how I'm not getting 3.0. I'm getting 3. All right, which is an integer. Now, double division. This is called floor division. 345 floor division 6. That gives me the quotient when 345 is divided by 6. 57. So the output is an integer, not a float. So over here, where did we see float? There, 57.5. Okay. All right. So those were the very basics. You can play with idle. Make sure you are able to get Python running on your home computer. Okay. Now, we start with a built-in Python class, the list. Okay. The list. An empty list is constructed using the constructor of the list class. Okay. This is my class list, but when I use parentheses, I am invoking it. I am invoking the constructor in my list class. Groceries equals list parentheses, empty parentheses. There's nothing here. So this is a constructor, and I create a list object. I'm assigning it to the groceries identifier. The variable groceries, the name groceries is my identifier. Okay. Here, the list we have created is an empty list. The construction of a new object from a given class is called instantiation. So I have created a new object here by invoking the list constructor. Okay. The constructor is from the list class. So here is an instantiation. So groceries is my object, refers to my object that has been created here. All right. So groceries equals list. There you go. It gave me nothing back. Well, it only constructed something. Let's look at groceries. Aha, that's the empty list. Notice how it's bracket. Correct? Look, what if I put something in here, right? So suppose I say letters equals list of the string hello. Okay, seems to have constructed something. Let me look at letters. Aha, every character here became an entry in my list, right? So each one is a character, H-E-L-L-O. Notice I'm able to duplicate items in my list. All right. So coming back, groceries equals list. The word groceries is the identifier. It is the name of whatever you have created. An identifier must consist of letters, digits, or underscore characters. Okay. So a name, an identifier, can be made up of letters, digits, or underscores. The only catch is digit cannot be the first character. Okay. I cannot start the name of my identifier with, say, 3. No. 3 can be here, anywhere after the first character. Now, the identifiers are case sensitive. Further, keywords of Python cannot be used as identifiers. Okay? Avoid saying things like list equals list this. Okay? That will throw it off. All right? Now, an assignment statement is used to assign a label to an object. Here is the result of the assignment statement here. List, the constructor in the list class generated a list. It is empty. There is nothing on it, right? And I took this name like a post-it and I stuck on it. That's what assignment means. Okay.